What is going on, you guys? It's WWE Sound 16 here, coming at you guys with my Payback review. Now, this took place at the Allstate Arena in my hometown of Chicago, Illinois. So let's get straight into this review. So we kicked things off with the kickoff show, and it was actually there was two matches. One was Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin. I heard Dolph Ziggler won that match. And the other one was Ryback versus Kalisto for the United States Championship. Rematch from WrestleMania, and Kalisto won again. So, I don't really want to talk about the pre-show because, one, I didn't watch it, and two, I didn't have time. And I don't know. I don't know how I felt about these pre-show matches for this card, but I just wanted to get straight into the show. So, anyways, Baron Corbin lost, and Ryback lost. So, alright, moving on. So, we get to the main show. First matchup of the night. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. This is the match we've been all waiting for. I could not wait for these two to go at it at Payback, and they tore the house down. Oh my god, what a phenomenal match this was. So many things happened in this match. You know, frickin' Sami Zayn with that corner turnbuckle DDT where he jumps through the turnbuckle on the outside and he delivers the DDT, rambling his opponent to the ground. Amazing. I love that move. I've never seen that before. I'm talking about, I seen it, you know what I mean. Anyway, so that move was awesome. What did Kevin Owens do? Oh yeah, he did some crazy moves as well. You know, he did that freaking, what is it called? That suplex, or what he does off the top rope, driving his opponent down on the mat. I don't know what it's called. If anybody knows, let me know down below. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. You know, when someone's going for a superplex on Kevin Owens and he reverses it into like some crazy driver of some sort from the top rope. That's what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about exactly, let me know down below so I can know what the hell it's called. Okay? So we ended the match. Oh my god. The ending of this match was so hype. The crowd was on fire. They were wondering, like, when is this gonna end? And they were chanting, "Fight forever. Fight forever." You know, unbelievable match. I really wish I was there to see it live in person because I really, really wanted to go, but I couldn't. Overall, awesome match. Definitely the match of the night. And Kevin Owens picks up the win with a pop-up powerbomb at the end. And they were not done yet, because we move on to later in the show, where we had Cesaro taking on The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship, and I really was rooting for Cesaro to win the title and just get Miz from the title. You know, just take his stupid title away from him. No one wants to see The Miz as a champion in 2016. I'm sorry, but I am not a fan of The Miz. I freaking hate him. You know, he may have Maurice in his life, which is good for him, but I just don't like the man. He's a good wrestler, and he's great on the mic, but I just don't like him at all. That's why I don't want him to be champion this year. Zack Ryder should have still been Intercontinental Champion today. And he should have been the one to fight Cesaro for the title. But I'm sure we all know how that would have ended. Anyways, moving on. So Cesaro and The Miz, Intercontinental title on the line. This match was really good too. So many good matches on this card that I wasn't expecting to be that good. So Cesaro does the Cesaro swing in the middle of the match. How many freaking times did he do it? Like 20 times? That's the longest Cesaro swing I've seen in a while. Man, this guy is unbelievable. I love his new gimmick where he comes out looking like James Bond. and then he rips his suit off and he's got his gear on. That's so sick. That's why they call him the Hitman. They think he's the Hitman from the game, Agent 47. That's how badass Cesaro is. And he looks identical to Jason Statham as well. If you don't believe me, look up a picture of Jason Statham and look up a picture of Cesaro and try to combine the two together and see what you get. Because I'm sure it will all come up looking at the exact same. It will. There's not going to be a difference between them. They look exactly the same. That's Cesaro's celebrity lookalike, Jason Statham. I don't know how to pronounce his name right. Doesn't matter. I was really, like I said before, I was really rooting for Cesaro to take the title away from The Miz, but a bunch of chaos happened in this match where Cesaro, he locked The Miz up in the sharpshooter, and it looked like The Miz was gonna tap out, and he did. He did tap out. He did tap out to the sharpshooter, but the referee was distracted from Maurice on the outside. And I was like, oh no, this means something bad's going to happen. Because as soon as a referee is distracted by the finish of the match, something bad is going to happen. And out came Kevin Owens. Out came Sami Zayn. But about Kevin Owens, after he just had this hellacious match with Sami Zayn, he went straight on commentary. And he was talking trash about Byron Saxton. And he was talking trash about Michael Cole. I just don't know why he hates them both. But it is what it is. Kevin Owens talking trash. He's having fun with JBL on commentary. He's pretty much commentating the entire match. And then he gets involved after the match, which causes a disqualification. So Kevin Owens causes a disqualification. And then Sami Zayn comes back out. And I thought these two were done. I thought they were done fighting, but they kept going at it. They just wanted to destroy each other. And now I see why people keep saying, keep chanting for them to fight forever. It makes total sense now, because they've been fighting for 15 years straight. It's unbelievable, and I loved the video package they showed before this matchup took place. Just starting off from their childhood, then growing up in the Indies, and then moving on from different wrestling companies and promotions, and then coming up to the WWE and NXT, stuff like that. Needless to say, I respect the hell out of both these men. They pulled off one hell of a match, and I cannot wait to see them go at it one more time. So now we got this big feud going on between Miz, Cesaro, Owens, and Zayn. Is this going to be a fatal 4-way Intercontinental Championship feud at Extreme Rules? I don't know. Because if it happens, I'm actually excited for it. Because 1, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to be in it, so they're going to destroy each other. And 2, the Swiss Superman Cesaro is going to keep swinging people around in this match. That's if it takes place at Extreme Rules on May 22nd on the WWE Network. Because that would be awesome. And that would be awesome to either have Kevin Owens win his title back for I believe a 4th time or a 5th time. Or have Sami Zayn win his first Intercontinental Championship. Or have Cesaro win his first Intercontinental Championship. That would be awesome. Any one of those endings I would very, very, very be looking forward to. The only person I hate from this feud is The Miz. Just like I said, I just don't like him. So if he were to retain Extreme Rules, people were gonna be pissed, and you know why? Because you got so many good athletes fighting for that Intercontinental title, and just to have The Miz retain at Extreme Rules, that would be awful. Please, WWE, we beg you, please don't let that happen. Please let Cesaro or Sami Zayn or even Kevin Owens take back the Intercontinental Championship away from The Miz. I don't care about The Miz. I hate him. Man, I'm getting a little hyped here. Moving on. I'm going to move on straight to the main event, which was AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. How did this match take place? Well, I'll tell you how it took place. We had the night after WrestleMania. There was a Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match where the winner goes on to Payback to fight the Roman Reigns for the WWE World Championship. And Cesaro replaced Sami Zayn that night. He returned. The crowd was on fire. And that's when Cesaro started off with the new Hitman gimmick. And it was badass to see Cesaro back swinging people around. Man, Cesaro's section was on fire that night. And they still are. We want to see this man be champion again, man. Hell, I would love for Cesaro to even become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion in the future. That's not the point. The point is Kevin Owens, AJ Styles. Who else? It was Kevin Owens. It was AJ Styles. It was originally supposed to be Sami Zayn, but now it was Cesaro. And it was someone else. I am bad at remembering things, man. This just took place the night after WrestleMania. Who was that fourth guy? Am I really that stupid for not remembering who the fourth man is? Hold on, let me think again. It was Kevin Owens versus Sami... No. It was Kevin Owens versus Cesaro versus AJ Styles. Versus who? No, it wasn't Dean Ambrose. I wish it was, though. It wasn't Dean Ambrose. Ah, God, why am I so bad at remembering things? I don't care. This is just wasting time that I don't remember who the fourth man in this matchup was. Okay. Wow. I really feel stupid for not remembering who the fourth man in the Fatal 4-Way match was. Do I have that bad memory? Is my memory that messed up? Seriously? Whatever. Okay. You get the point, right? You get the point. These four men destroy each other in the main event of Raw, the night after WrestleMania. Just like how I said in my Raw review a couple of videos back, before I did the WrestleMania review. AJ Styles won the match. He now has the right to face Roman Reigns at Payback for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And this is very, very exciting. To AJ Styles, think about it. AJ Styles fighting for a WWE World Championship. I would never have imagined that. Hell, when he debuted at the Royal Rumble, I would never imagine the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, in the WWE. I've said it time and time again, but it's freaking phenomenal that he's in the WWE, and it's phenomenal that he's fighting for the WWE World Championship. I'm so happy that he's getting the push that he deserves. People are saying he's only getting this match to be buried by Roman Reigns. Oh, hell no. Styles will fight to the limit. He will bring the fight to Roman Reigns. Yeah, I just stole Roman Reigns' line. Sorry, Roman Reigns fans. I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns too, but AJ Styles needs to be champion. Roman Reigns is now a 3-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Because all the times he's been screwed in the past. You know, to lose the WWE World Championship to Triple H at the Royal Rumble, and then win it back at WrestleMania, having become a 3-time champion, only to feud with the phenomenal one AJ Styles at Payback and now Extreme Rules coming up. Anyways, we move on. So, now we get into the real match. AJ Styles, Roman Reigns. I couldn't believe how awesome this match was. I seriously didn't think it was going to be this good. There was a phenomenal spot in this match, and it broke the announce table. AJ Styles had Roman Reigns on the outside. He went for the phenomenal forearm, and he nailed it. He hit Roman Reigns, but the cool part was they both went crashing down through the announce table. Unbelievable. The crowd was on fire. They were chanting, "Oh my God!" You know the rest. And at that point, we all thought AJ Styles was going to win the championship. He had taken Roman Reigns out. Reigns was down. Styles was going to bring Reigns into the ring. All of a sudden, they both get counted out. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? I was praying to God that this was not going to be the ending of the pay-per-view. Please don't let this happen. Please don't end the pay-per-view this way. Thank God Shane McMahon came out, as he is now in charge of Raw with Stephanie McMahon. I'm going to talk about that right after this match. Anyway, Shane McMahon comes out, and he announces this match will restart with no countouts. In which we all agree. The crowd goes nuts for Shane. We all agree he gets the huge pop. The match restarts. And then what happens? AJ Styles. AJ freaking Styles. He went for a move from on the top rope. But Roman Reigns, I think he meant to hit him in the stomach or the gut. But he hit him right in the balls. And it was a disqualification. Now we got another crappy finish. AJ Styles has now been screwed twice in this match. Please don't let this be the end of the pay-per-view, I say. Out comes Stephanie McMahon, and she won up Shane by saying this match will restart with no disqualifications. Smart move by Stephanie. I don't really agree with her all the time, but I will just agree with her this one time. That was a smart move. Thank God the pay-per-view didn't end like that. Or else people would have been crying on their way home. They would have been complaining that AJ Styles got screwed twice in the match. But thank God he didn't, because the match restarted for the second time. Then what happens? Well, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, former members of the Bullet Club, they come out, they attack Roman Reigns, and that's fine, because now there's no disqualifications. Then out come the Usos, Roman Reigns' cousins, and they start evening up the odds. And now we got a 3-on-3 situation. Well, what's going to happen now? Well, it looked like Roman Reigns was going to be taken out by AJ Styles, as he goes for another phenomenal forearm after he just hit an incredible 450 splash. Roman frickin' Reigns, what does he do? He counters the phenomenal forearm, and he delivers a spear. And I seriously thought AJ Styles was going to win tonight. I seriously thought he was going to take away the title. I thought we were going to end Payback with a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Here is your winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. You know, I thought the pay-per-view was going to end like that. But no, it didn't. After all that damage that Roman Reigns was taking, after all the attacks, all the stuff that AJ Styles did to him in the match, Reigns kicks out at 2. He constantly turning into John Cena, literally kicking out of every single move that AJ Styles has pulled in this match. And I'm like, Roman, why are you doing that? I understand you still want to be champion, but why you gotta kick out? Why you gotta constantly kick it out? Oh, people were getting so furious over this. They really wanted AJ Styles to win, and I did too. As soon as AJ Styles hits the 450 splash, we all thought it was over. 1, 2, Roman Reigns kicks out again. What's it gonna take? What is it gonna take for AJ freaking Styles to win the championship? And then have him get speared literally a minute later. Why? Why you gotta do that to poor AJ Styles, man? He brought the fight to Roman Reigns. He pushed Roman Reigns to the limits at Payback. And what does he get for that? A single spear. One spear. That was it. That's all it took to put AJ Styles down. and have the 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I'm not surprised. You know, as much as I was rooting for AJ Styles to win the championship, I was kind of expecting a rematch to happen. And I was right, because AJ Styles gets a second chance at Extreme Rules, May 22nd, on the WWE Network in Newark, New Jersey. AJ Styles gets his rematch for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns in an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes. No rules, no countouts, no disqualifications, you name it. I am super pumped for this. Hopefully, we get to see the debut of Finn Balor, because he was rumored to be at Payback, but he didn't show up. Seth Rollins was also rumored to be at Payback, and he was backstage, but he didn't show up. So who knows what's going to happen at Extreme Rules? I seriously cannot wait. 3 more weeks, and we get to see AJ Styles and Roman Reigns go at it again. I cannot wait. Moving on. So now we go back. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the Women's Championship match. What the hell happened at that match? You know, just over 20-something years ago, 15, 20-something years ago, I don't know what year it was, we had the Montreal Screwjob between Bret Hart and I believe it was Stone Cold. And now we get the same thing over 20 years later. Natalya, she brings the fight to Charlotte. Just like I always said with AJ Styles pushing Roman Reigns to the limit, Natalya pushed Charlotte to the limit. I seriously thought we were going to crown a new women's champion tonight. No title changes tonight. It's shocking. It really is. I really wanted to see new champions tonight. Or that night. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because now Natalya is going to fight Charlotte at Extreme Rules in a submissions match. Which makes total sense because, 1, she got screwed, and 2, she had the match won. And what happens? Well, she locks in the sharpshooter on Charlotte. Charlotte taps out, but the referee is distracted by Ric Flair. And the referee rings the bell, thinking that Natalya tapped out to the figure 4 or to the figure 8 leg lock, when really she didn't. So, what happened? The ref rang the bell, and that was it. Nothing happened after that. All you left home thinking, what happened between Charlotte and Natalya? What happened in that match? It was a hashtag Chicago Screwjob. Yeah, it really was. You know, you had the Montreal Screwjob 20 years ago, Bret Hart, and I think it was Stone Cold. And now you get a Chicago Screwjob between Natalya and Charlotte. Well, that's great. Man. This I couldn't believe it, man. I really couldn't. The next night on Raw, Charles Robinson comes out to the ring. And he explains to both Charlotte and Ric Flair that Natalya was screaming in pain, saying to stop it to Charlotte. That's what she says. Apparently that's what Charles Robinson heard from Natalya. But all that was wrong. He made the whole thing up. And Natalya came out furious. And she said to Ric Flair, "You paid a referee to screw me at Payback." And that's exactly what Charles Robinson did. He screwed Natalya out of the WWE Women's Championship. And what happens? The crowd starts booing the hell out of Charles Robinson, saying, "You screwed Natty! You screwed Natty!" You screwed Natty. So now we get 2 matches official for Extreme Rules. Well, the Women's Championship isn't official yet, but it will be. It will be. Now I want to talk about the tag team tournament finals. Number 1 contenders match. Enzo and Big Cass fight the Vaudevillains. They face the Vaudevillains, and it was another bad finish. The match only lasted about 6 or 7 minutes long after Enzo Amore took a nasty fall on the outside. So what happens? Enzo Amore, he's going off the ropes, and Simon Gotch throws him straight into the rope. He goes face first into the middle rope, and then face first into the bottom rope, and he falls straight into the floor. He falls straight on the floor, and he looks like he passed out. Indeed he did. He knocked out. Enzo Amore was out cold. Everybody in the Allstate Arena was shocked. It looked like he freaking died. He wasn't moving for like 5 minutes. And then the match stopped, and the New Day was out there as well. Kofi Kingston was live streaming on Facebook, and the match never ended. This pay-per-view, I gotta say, the pay-per-view was really good, but there was just a lot of bad finishes. I'm not saying the matches were bad, but just some of the finishes to the matches were, bad. It just didn't make any sense why that happened. So everybody's worried about Enzo Amore as he gets escorted out to the back on a stretcher, and Big Cass is crying his eyes out, and I'm worried as hell, hoping Enzo Amore is going to be okay. And then a few hours later, after Payback goes off the air, or after, as Payback is still going on, the WWE announces that Enzo Amore is okay. He's been released from the hospital. So, thank God for that. The only bad thing that happened was he suffered a concussion. But, other than that, Enzo Amore is okay. Which is good news. And you know why? Because the New Day. Because of the freaking New Day. They sent their unicorn magic, they sent their bootios to Enzo Amore, praying to God that he would be okay. And the New Day, they pulled it off. Because Enzo Amore is okay. He's fine. He's moving. Thank God. Thank God. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho is what I want to talk about next. Just like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, another great match. People were saying this match was kind of slow. They were saying this match took forever, but I don't agree with any of them. This match was awesome, man. Just like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, this was another great match. I wasn't really paying attention much to the match, but I did see the match. I did see the entire match, and it was really, really good. I'm just happy that Dean Ambrose won for once. I'm relieved. I'm actually able to say for once that Dean Ambrose won on a pay-per-view. I was so happy to see Ambrose win. He deserved the win, because if Jericho would have won, what would happen? Probably a rematch, I would say. But Jericho loses to Dean Ambrose at Payback, and then he throws a fit on the outside, and he's all pissed off. Which I could see why, but just be happy, man. You put Ambrose over, just like I said he would. Ambrose needed that win. Because he always freaking loses on a pay-per-view. And he doesn't deserve that, man. He doesn't. So I'm happy that Ambrose freaking won. Not much to say more about that. I'm just happy that Dean Ambrose won. If you didn't see the match, go see it. If you didn't see the pay-per-view, go see it. Okay? Okay. What else happened? What else happened? We talked about the main event. We talked about the tag team tournament finals. We talked about Ziggler and Corbin. We talked about Ryback and Kalisto. We talked about the Women's Championship match. And we talked about Ambrose and Jericho. Anything else? Nope. I think that's it. If I did happen to forget anything, please let me know down below, and I will probably address it in the next video. I thank you guys. I know this has been a long video, but I thank you guys for tuning in to my Payback review, and I will see you guys later with a Monday Night Raw review. So, I'll catch you guys then. WWE Sound 16 is out.